This is Around the County.
Hello and welcome to Around the County here at the First Choice Workspace in Wantage, New Jersey. My name is Kat Mayone and I am here today with Janet O'Neill. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming and taking the time.
Thank you.
And we are very happy to have you here at the gallery too.
Very, very happy to be here.
So Janet is a professor of graphic design at Fairleigh Dickinson and also a very well-known artist who has a lot of different ways of, expressing your art. So tell us a little bit about you and how you got started and how everything has evolved to where you are today.
Well, I started painting when I was in grade school. My mother sent away for some art classes and she's got little matchbooks, and I wound up just really enjoying painting and drawing. And then I took art in high school and really enjoyed it. But when I went to college, I wound up being an English major, so I just kind of drew on my own. And then later on, after I got married and moved to Indiana, moved back to New Jersey, after having my son, my mother encouraged me to take art lessons with a very famous woman in Caldwell, and her name was Rachel Farrington. And she was a watercolorist, so I mostly did watercolors at that time. And I just kept building my portfolio and taking lessons and getting better. And then I actually took lessons with a Sussex County artist named Toni Chaplin. She's very well known, and learned a lot from her and just kept producing more and more watercolors. So I continued to paint and then went back to school because I wanted to teach college. So I was older and had a son in 7th grade and said, it's time, I need to go back to school. So I went back to Sussex County Community College, took a bunch of art classes, and then started painting more and more. And then I was had enough credits that I could apply to William Patterson for a master's degree in painting.
Wonderful.
So then under Chuck Magistro, the director of the program at the time, I learned how to paint acrylics and oils, and I drew a lot. There were some really fabulous professors at William Patterson. And then I got one master's degree, and then I wound up being the graphic design program coordinator at Sussex County College.
Right.
So I did that for 5 years, and then I had a friend, Robin Barkley, she used to take my spin classes because I taught for Olympus Gym in Vernon, and she suggested I take a adjunct position at Fairleigh Dickinson while I was at Sussex, so I was working a lot of jobs. And then I just loved it. I loved Fairleigh Dickinson. It was just the perfect school for me. So but they said you need to go back and get an MFA. So I needed a terminal degree. So I went to Marywood University, and I got a master's degree in illustration and graphic design. And that was an MFA, a Master of Fine Art. And then I was able to teach college full time.
Great.
So that's what I did there. And I continued to paint. And I taught web design, illustration, everything you can imagine, digital art under the sun. And then I became the director of the graphic design program at Fairleigh. And continued, now I was explaining, I'm going on my 20th year now.
That's amazing.
But I really have grown to love painting and illustration. More than the graphic design aspect. So I just threw myself into learning different techniques, colored pencil, magic marker, more watercolor, but now I paint more oils and more acrylics and mixed media.
Right.
And then the other thing I really love now are abstracts.
Nice.
So I used to be very representational, but now I don't know. There's something about those abstracts. You can really see something in them.
That's interesting, yeah. And I know I was surprised. She just brought some paintings here to the gallery, and I was surprised. I'm like, where is the watercolors? Because
I know.
I always, I see your name and I see watercolors. Do you find that there's one in general that you are favoring? Or do you still like the...
I like watercolor because you don't know what will happen.
Right.
But I really love oil painting now because it's so glossy and rich and If you make a mistake, you can let it dry and paint over it.
Right.
So, but with
Which is
watercolor,
nice.
you're like, I'm not really sure. We'll just let that go.
Right. That's great. And so we have your bio. We're gonna put all your paintings on the website.
Good.
And so if you want to check out Janet's paintings and information, you can go to firstchoiceworkspace.com, and under the artist, you will find all her information and some of the paintings. You can purchase them there too. And it's so great to have you here
Thank
at the
you.
gallery.
I
So
am
nice to see you.
so very happy.
Yes.
So thank you.
Yes, of course. Anything else you want to tell anybody?
No, I think I said a lot.
Yeah, no, that was good.
But I look forward to meeting people at the
Yeah, we have
openings.
an opening. Yeah.
Yes,
We have an
I will be-
opening coming up in July.
Right, and I did live in Vernon for 30 years, so this is old home week for me.
I know.
Yeah, so it's very nice.
I know, that's great. We're happy to have you back in New Jersey. I'm back in Sussex County.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.